How good can the average man get at basketball? The game of basketball is dominated by giants, genetic anomalies. There have been some shorter guys to play in college or at the professional level, but they are all insane athletes and train the sport their entire lives. What if you took someone that was average height, out of shape, and didn't play sports growing up? How good could they get at basketball? Well, I'm on a mission to find out. I'm on a journey to become the best basketball player I can be. I joined a men's league to learn how to play in an organized team setting. I've been putting in the time at home and in the gym to work on my skills. I even started doing some 5K runs every week to work on my conditioning. I've also been playing full court at the park to get in game reps. Is this the most effective system to improve as a player? I don't know. I guess only time will tell. According to the CDC, the average man in America is 5'9", weighs about 200 pounds, and has a 16 to 20 inch vert. The vert stat isn't from the CDC because they didn't have anything, but like 5 different websites said the same thing, so that's the best we're gonna get. Anyways, here are my stats. I'm 5'9" and a quarter, 209 pounds, and have about a 25 inch vert. I'd say that's pretty damn close to average. In the age of social media, it's easy to get down on yourself. We see people achieve success in the things we care about or look cool to us all the time. We see it so often that we start to believe it's normal. But the reality is, most people are average. Most people will never dunk in their lives, will never develop the confidence to be able to step into any gym and compete. I want to experience that. These are things I've dreamt about for a long time, and I'm finally putting in the work to achieve them. Childhood obesity took a lot of things away from me. I couldn't play tag with my friends because I couldn't catch anybody. I never learned how to skateboard because I was too scared to break the board. I never even got to play organized sports despite trying out for multiple different sports from elementary school to high school. I don't want to let any more opportunities slip by me if I can do something about it. Some people don't even have the ability to work towards their goals because of life circumstances, financial struggles, health issues, whatever it may be. But I do, so I don't want to take that for granted. It didn't really hit me until I started putting this video together, but I've played a lot of basketball and just put in a lot of work over the years. I've probably spent close to 2,000 hours in gyms and parks by myself working on my game. And I know there are still thousands and thousands of basketball players out there in the world that are better than me, but I'm proud of how far I've come. I ran a mile for the first time in my life when I was 21. I did my first push-up when I was 20. That alone should tell you that any competitive athletic pursuits were off the table. I was just a big fan of the sport. I never saw myself playing in any competitive setting once I graduated high school because I didn't make the team. I thought that ship had sailed. But what I've learned is that all you can do is put in the work and put yourself out there to get opportunities. Even something as simple as going to gyms and parks at times where people were there to play against people was a game changer for me. I've met so many people and built friendships because of the game we all love. That also gave me perspective, let me know where I stack up against other people. That's really how I found out I'm competitive. I played a lot of video games growing up, and I was good at them, but I never really cared about losing that much. It's different when it comes to basketball. I might not get mad and throw the ball when I lose, but I definitely think to myself, I'm gonna get in the lab, work on my game, and I want a rematch. Losing motivates me to work on my craft. That's how I know I really care about the sport. My love for basketball started when I was 14. From the moment I picked up a basketball and made my first jump shot, I was hooked. I was horrible at the time, obviously. That's what happens when you start something new. But I was just drawn to it. I played before school, during lunch, and after school, day after day. By my senior year of high school, I was the best shooter in the school, but I still didn't make the team because I was morbidly obese. But for the first time in my life, I was good at something other people thought was cool. I always did well in school, and I was elite at Call of Duty and 2K, but this was different. I was playing with other people, I had a reason to go outside on a consistent basis, and even though I was still gaining weight, the exercise made me feel a lot better about myself. The seed was planted, and I think I'm finally starting to see it sprout. A year ago, I reconnected with my old roommate from college, who happened to be the starting point guard on the basketball team while we were in school. He saw some TikToks I made training to lose weight and get better at basketball, and reached out to offer some help. I gladly accepted and we got to work. In the last year and a half, I've seen more progress than I did in the previous 5 years, not just skill-wise, but also mentally and physically. I've learned that there are so many details and habits that need to be developed to get really good at basketball, or any sport for that matter. Footwork, balance, building a strong core, working on different movement patterns, conditioning, and the list goes on. This is all on top of the fundamental skills. For basketball, that would be shooting, dribbling, and passing. The point I'm trying to make is, there's a reason the people who get really good usually started when they were 5. There's just so much to learn, and it all takes time. Things stack on top of each other, and sometimes you don't really even notice a big difference until months or even a year later when you finally put the pieces together. And every time I feel like I've gotten good at a skill, I've learned that there's always another layer, another detail that can be added to make it better. I've learned most of my weaknesses by just putting myself in different situations and challenging myself. I do a workout with Journey and I'm supposed to do a dribble move and finish with a floater. Then after 3 reps, I notice, oh, I'm really not good at floaters. I need to work on that. I joined a men's league and I noticed that I struggle to make layups because they don't really call fouls. Now I know I need to get better at finishing through contact. As I work on these weaknesses as well as my athleticism, I'll keep getting better and better. I don't know how long it'll take me to go from an average guy to an elite basketball player. But what I do know is I'm willing to keep learning and keep putting in the work to get better.
Oh, good D, good D. I'll take a layup every time. Take Craig. They're trying to play for the rest already. They're not trying to play basketball. They're trying to play for the rest already. They're not trying to play basketball. They're trying to play for the cause. Good take, Craig.
Ball flies around, we gotta be willing to commit to the ball, knowing you have like backside help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sink behind every pass. So I don't think anyone's gonna go through it. Just throw your hands.
Yeah.
They're not that big. Here, swing. That's all. We got one.
Shot, Sam. Hey. All arms, stop it. Oh. Oh, nah. Foul. They grabbing a lot of arm, man. And one.
Hey, go. I like it.
Good shot, Zach.